Now welcome to another edition of News from Naboo with Thor's Lightning Takes. And let's get right to the news.
Well, we had the trailer drop for Star Wars Outlaws from Ubisoft.
We did.
The story trailer, because we've seen the gameplay trailer.
Yeah.
We've seen the 10-minute gameplay footage. If we talk long enough, you might see it too.
Yeah, could be a lot of different things in here trailer-wise.
All right.
We also got the developers did a little 5-minute video, which will give you some of that information in case you didn't check it out.
First off, the trailer, obviously cinematic trailers like this, these quote-unquote story trailers, generally do look good.
Looks alright.
Mm-hmm. I do like that we opened it up with Jon Snow. He looked, I'm sorry, that's not his name. His name is Sliro.
He didn't look like Jon Snow.
He looks like a member of the Night's Watch. He's got his capelet thing. I don't know. Every time I look at him, I feel Game of Thrones.
Okay.
I have a Game of Thrones impression.
I certainly didn't get that,
from
but okay.
Sliro, leader of the Zelric Besh.
Yeah, that's his gang of criminal, outlaw
people,
bad guys, yeah.
The criminal element on Canto Bight.
Yes, which is where we know Kay grew up.
Yes. She grew up in the slums of Canto Bight, similar to how Han grew up in the slums of Corellia.
Speaking of Han growing up on Corellia, we see Kira in the trailer for Crimson Dawn.
We do. That's definitely Kira.
Yeah, 100%. Mm-hmm. I do have to wonder how much this will take into account the events of War of the Bounty Hunters and Crimson Reign and so on, because this seems to be set in the exact same time. We know that because, well, there's Han and Carbonite.
That could be why some of the factions don't get along.
Could be, because they didn't exactly get along when bidding on Han and some of the post-game activities.
In the developers' notes, they kind of mentioned how, of course, Kay working with one faction might influence her being able to take jobs from another faction. If the factions don't like each other, why would they all want to work with Kay?
Yeah.
Could tie into the War of the Bounty Hunters a little bit there.
Well, sort of, yeah.
Sort of, kind of, maybe.
Be interesting to see how much they do or do not tie that all together, if at all. Because they are comic books, and that's kind of like as we've talked before, that is like the low tier of caring about consistency. Yeah.
Moving along, we did also learn that Sliro hired Kay to do a job for him, and she botched the job, and she's been on the run from him ever since.
Sounds kind of like Han.
That's what I wrote. Are you reading my notes?
No, I'm actually not.
It says, sounds like Han with Jabba.
Yeah. First sign of Imperials. You just drop your cargo.
Drop your cargo. And then he hires bounty huntress Vale to hunt her down. Because we needed more bounty hunters. Why couldn't he hire, someone we know?
Dengar. Hire Dengar.
Yeah, I would like that.
Just saying.
And if they needed a woman, they could have hired Lots Razi.
Well, we don't know.
I
you have a thing for her, yeah.
I really do.
Showed up in 2 episodes of the Clone Wars, and you've been a fan ever since. It was awesome. Yeah.
Oh,
we have no idea if she's even still alive. Embo would have been cool. I mean,
Embo would have been cool.
We don't know. Somebody like that could show up, assuming Embo is still alive. Or what about a Hondo? We do know Hondo is still alive.
Hondo's a pirate, not a bounty hunter.
Yeah, it's like the same kind of...
You're blurring the lines.
Well, I mean, they're kind of in the same general category, and then you break them down into bounty hunter pirate. It's like, if you're going up a skill tree, you'd first pick the
I know,
kind of the main, and then you'd go scoundrel, bounty hunter, pirate kind of thing. Break off.
We got another look in the trailer at the Ashiga clan, the new syndicate that they developed for this game. I think it looked aesthetically pleasing to me.
Sure, looks fine. This game certainly had a good aesthetic look to it overall, I'd say. Very Star Wars-y look to it. Looked pretty good.
Yeah, it felt very baked in.
Yeah.
Obviously during the OG times.
Yeah, I got some Jedi Survivor kind of vibes from some of the places, too.
I hope they use that, but I'm curious how much they get to use. I mean, those are different studios.
Yeah, but it's all Lucasfilm. Lucasfilm owns all that intellectual property stuff.
All.
Well, I mean, they don't necessarily own the game, but I mean, the property itself.
The locations and all, yeah. We also got to learn the name of the mentor figure, the one who is offering her freedom to do a job. His name is Jalen. He sees potential in her. Oh, I think he also is the one that hooks her up with the ND droid.
Yeah.
Naughty droid.
Yeah. Here we go again.
He sets the internet on fire.
Why? What is up? Is it just the trench coat?
In the way he wears his belt.
Oh.
Clearly. And we do know that K-Vess is putting a team together.
Oh, goodness.
To get her heist done.
Yes.
Her heist to gain freedom. Because Kay is jaded. Growing up on the slums on Canto.
She saw all the rich people living the good life, and she's like, you know what? That's unfair.
I guess.
Well, that's kind of what they said in
the developer. She's fighting for personal freedom. Because, and I'm hoping it stays that way, in a sense, that she's fighting for more of a personal freedom.
She's going to join the rebellion?
No, this doesn't get to turn into, I'm fighting for galactic freedom. That's cheesy.
They're going to change canon and she'll save Han at some point and retcon Return of the Jedi. Kidding.
She helps sneak Lando and the skiff guard.
She helps Leia get the Bosch or Bosch, however you want to say it. There's a debate about exactly how you pronounce that, but yeah.
Bioche.
No one's debating that is the way to say it.
And then we see a couple members that might be part of her team. And we also see what could be 000. You kind of pointed it out.
Yeah, it was like that kind of looks like a dark
colored, yeah, and he's holding a gun.
Yeah, so that's what triggered it for me. No pun intended.
It did.
Yeah, they're like evil R2 and C-3PO, basically.
Well, more information on the game. It is coming out on August 30th. But, depending on which pre-order tier you get, you might get more. Starting with your standard edition, and every edition comes with the Kessel Runner bonus pack as long as you pre-order, which is a skin for your ship and her bike.
Her bike reminded me of the bike from Andor.
Kind of, yeah. But once you get the gold edition or higher, you are entitled to 3 days of early access.
For a mere $40.
Woohoo! Well, you get more with the gold edition than just the $110 price tag. You're, of course, getting the base game and the Kessel Runner bonus pack from pre-ordering. That would have set you back $70. You're getting the 3 days, but you're also gaining the season pass.
Oh boy, season passes. I love them.
Well, the season pass is important because there's going to be 2 DLCs releasing after launch, so that you can keep exploring the world of Star Wars Outlaws with all new stories, quests, and areas to discover.
So instead of all putting it into one game for $70, you get to spend an extra $30 to get the whole game.
Well, you get the Jabba's Gambit exclusive mission available at launch, and the Kessel Runner character pack featuring additional cosmetics for Kay and Nix.
What kind of cosmetics does Nix have? Like a little hat or something?
Wouldn't
He's the little furry friend guy.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you want a little hat?
Well, I mean, I know you would. You would spend $30 for a little hat for him. But
well, you get the early access, and you get the 2 pieces of DLC content. Does that equate to that much extra money? Depends on how much you want, I suppose.
Well, something tells me that will be our tier that we fall into.
Then there's the Ultimate Edition with the $130 price tag, so we go up $20 for this.
Okay, what do I get? Another hat?
Well, you get everything from the tier before. You also get the Rogue Infiltrator bundle, which gets you cosmetics for Kay, Nix, the Speeder, and Trailblazer.
Another little hat.
And the Rogue Infiltrator, didn't we say that looked kind of like Afra-ish theme?
Yeah, that looks like Afra's kind of outfit, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You also get the Sabacc Shark bundle.
The Lando
themed bundle.
Yeah.
The very clearly Lando themed bundle. She's got like a little cape and she's the light blue.
It's Lando.
And you get the digital art book.
A digital art book?
Yes.
Can't they send me an art book?
No. But sorry, in your DLC pack, the cosmetics kind of look very Han Solo.
Yes.
But there's also another way in which to have this game.
Pirate it? Is that even still a thing anymore? Can you still pirate games these days?
Ubisoft Plus, which I didn't know existed. For $17.99, I'll give you the sense this time,
we're not sponsored by Ubisoft.
No.
We're just bringing you all the information.
No, we're $17.99 a month. Gets you everything you get out of the Ultimate Edition, as well as 100 plus PC games, including new releases. Because it's a subscription service.
Oh, yes.
So if you can beat the game really fast and not look back, you could get away with it for less than the price of the Ultimate Edition.
Oh, yeah. Well, $17.99 a month if you... Mm-hmm. Can't you just subscribe for a month, play it, and say I'm done? Or do I have to sign up for like the whole year? Or do I have to sign... Because that seems...
I'm too afraid to even hit the join now button to look at it because I'm afraid. Sorry, I won't do it.
Good.
But I just feel like there are people who can definitely sneak that one. And then but they're hoping to like hook you in with all the extra games.
Of course.
Yes. And of course, I think that is PC only. Because the game does come out on, Xbox and PlayStation as well.
Yeah, we'll probably be playing it on PS5, I think. Or I will. I don't know. Will you be playing this one? Or are you going to watch me play?
Well, you say I take too long when I play because I do everything.
Yes, you do.
So if you actually want to get through the game, you probably don't want me playing.
But if you want to explore everything and find every little trophy...
Remember, I was the one who was telling you when you were playing Final Fantasy that you had to listen carefully because the treasure chest made noises. And you could hear them humming when you walked around.
Final Fantasy?
Yeah, when we played Final Fantasy. The one with snow.
Yeah,
and lightning.
that was Snow and Lightning.
What? Those are
They were the character
right?
names, yeah. This sounds funny when you put it like that.
But you could hear them. You could hear the treasure chest, and I was like, "Where are you going?"
Oh, okay,
yeah.
yes.
You could hear the treasure chest, and you just walked past the treasure chest. Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, turn around and go back.
I can hear it humming.
I can hear it humming.
But no, I mean, final thoughts on the trailer and everything we learned today. I mean, I'm excited, I think, I hope.
I'm interested because you're not playing as a Jedi. I mean...
Certainly not, yeah.
You're playing as a scum of the earth bounty hunter type person. And I'm interested to see a different spin. I mean, I don't know about Ubisoft's track record or how they...
Sure, there's questions there, yeah.
Yes. And then there's the fact that narratively, I mean, it is a solid story, so the replayability is literally only if you want to try out different factions stuff. It's not like, oh, if I do it this way, I get a new story.
No, there's one ending and
there's one ending and one main story.
Yeah.
Most of the reputation stuff is just like fun side questing, I believe. It kind of feels that way. Yes, you earn reputation and stuff, and you get new quests with them, but that's not exactly the main story.
No, it doesn't seem like you... They said narrative choices, but I think that just means for the side questy stuff, yeah. Which is unfortunate. It's kind of nice when you can just, play the game how you want, get the ending you want, and it'll impact it, but...
But what, this is something to do after we finish watching, The Acolyte and before Skeleton Crew comes out?
In theory, yeah.
Gives me just enough time to play Star Wars Outlaws.
Well, hopefully it's good.
Yeah, we'll give it a try.
Well, on that note, I think that's going to be all we got for you this time. Now it is your turn to take to the comments below and tell us what you think of the new trailer. Are you excited for the game? Is this something you're going to pass on? Whatever the case may be, leave those comments below. Let's talk some Star Wars. And until next time, thanks for watching.